Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday the 12th and I'm going to be planning next week in my Tipsy Dog Designs planner. So we are going to get started, and this is how last week turned out. Got really busy there. So I had a lot of things to get done, and I am just rocking and rolling. So this week I am going to use this sunflower kit from the shop, and then the add-on functionals. I also pulled some extra scallops just in case, but who knows. And then I'm going to use the gold foil overlays, the collab with Jackie and TPC Nation. You can snag those at the TPC Nation shop. So that is what I'm going to use it. And got a mix of Kiwis because he has a vet appointment this week. I don't know if you guys have heard or not. There is now it's called Pro Health, and it is a 1-year shot of heartworm medicine, and it's based on the weight of the dog, and it comes out a little bit less expensive than buying heartworm. Like, even if you bought it in 6-month increments or, a year, because Elvis weighs 75 pounds, and I think his was 132 or something. So he's good for the whole year. I do not have to give him heartworm. So Sadie Jane went last week and got hers done, and then Keebler goes on Tuesday, and then Willis goes the following week. Because she was like, do you want to bring them both in? And I was like, ooh. I was like, unless you can they couldn't get a day where Russell Wayne was off, because I cannot wrestle both of those maniacs by myself. Keebler is boundless energy when we go somewhere, and Willis hates it. I think I mentioned that in the Plan With Me last week. So, yeah, so it's so much easier. I mean, it sucks because the vet is like 35 minutes away, which is funny because I passed 2 vets on the way there. I just totally hit the camera with my head. Oh my gosh. This vet, like, we've been using this vet since Daisy. So we've been using this vet for a very long time. And I mean, it's not like, it's like your doctor. I mean, when you find a good one, you don't ever want to let it go. And that's the case. Like, she knows all of our dogs. The vet techs know our dogs. I mean, they've been around. There are a couple of new people, but I mean, with 4 dogs, you go a lot more often than you would like. But yeah, so we don't mind at all. And Russ's mom uses that vet, and I mean, small town America, this is how we live. So anyways, that is that. So Keebler's, we're doing that on Tuesday, so I've got to take him on Tuesday to go there. But let's see here. So he's gonna get that done. And now, because they're all getting it done like within 4 weeks of each other, they're all gonna be on the same schedule, which is lovely. And then we can try and pack it to where we can schedule it, because I was trying to hurry up and get them all in so they'd stay together. So well, whenever it's time to redo it, we will get it to where Russ is off, because then we can take them up there 2 at a time. And that'll be a lot easier too. Less trips. Let's see here. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the 13th. We are heading into new release week, which is phenomenal. So one of the new releases is actually, the candy shop kit that I released on Monday last week, because I forgot to get it in. But I didn't want to do too much because I am prepping to head to convention, and also Alden is going to be here next week. So it's really hard to pack orders because I don't want to stay up here while he's here. We want to do fun stuff, and so I didn't want to do too big of a new release. So we've got the candy shop, and then we're gonna have the snarky July 4th. Just snarky July 4th kit, and all the monthlies that match the candy shop are gonna go up, which I mean, they can be used at any time, not just for convention. And the candy shop kit is actually like planner related. So it talks about planner friends and planner stuff with just a fun candy background. And then we've got all the July monthlies that'll be going up. And then let's see here. Of course, Sassy Saturday. And then I've added a lot of the Free for All Friday favorites that were requested. Those are all going to go up. So all of that is happening. And then also, I'm not doing Free for All Friday this month because the next week we leave for Kentucky, and that was just going to be way too much. Wait. No. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Who knows? If only I had a freaking calendar in front of me. Let's see here. Yeah. Nope, we don't leave. Okay, but I got last minute stuff to do. Okay, well, poor planning on my part. Imagine that. But at the same time, I don't like the Rush Customs because they're my favorite. So we're just going to do a vault sale instead of all the previous months Full Box Fridays, so that you can snag any that you missed. So they'll be going up, which reminds me, I probably need to work on those listings so I can have that set up. I'm trying to get as much done as I can for the whole month before Alden gets here, so I can just fill orders. And then the following week will be all Kentucky prep. Kentucky prep. I can't believe how close it's getting. It seems like we've been talking about this forever. And I just am like blown away that it is less than a month. So that will be tons of fun. And then let's see here. And then after that is Salem, which I have never been anywhere in Massachusetts. So, and I'm flying into Boston, which I've never been to Boston, and it's on my bucket list. So my flight leaves later on Sunday. So I want to go and see all the things. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see here. What else has been happening? Oh yeah, that's another reason why. So the week of the 27th. So a few videos ago, I was talking about how the flooring in the guest bathroom was supposed to get done. Well, that was a shit show, and the contractor was flaky, and we ended up canceling the job because the first day he was supposed to be here, he was an hour and a half late. And didn't have any supplies. They had to go buy the supplies. They're like, you don't have anything? I was like, why in the hell would I have anything? I have the tile that I bought because we bought it with the hardwood floors, or not the hardwood floors, but the same floors that people who did the floors up here were doing the floors in the guest bath. And I don't know where the disconnect is or what happened, but I was like, it was such a mess. And I was just finally like, so the first day they were supposed to start, they didn't, because they went to go get supplies, and that was all they did that day. They never came back. And then the second day they were supposed to be here, they were an hour late, and it was like, and by the time they showed up, I'd already talked to the main guy, and I was like, no thanks. Like, I do not have time for this. I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you. Or however that goes. But so our dogs, they're house trained, but kind of not really. They don't know how to really go to the door and ask to be let out because we have dog doors. So, and with the guys being in the guest bathroom, there's no way to like block off where the dogs can't get to them, which means, and it's too hot to lock them outside while they're here. If this was like spring or fall or something, then we totally could have locked them outside, because we have a screened in covered porch, and there is a ceiling fan out there, and I mean it's big, because I mean we have like a small table out there and a grill, a flat top grill, and a smoker. So I mean it's a big screened in porch. So they would have been fine, but it's summertime. Next week it's supposed to be, with the heat index, it's going to be in the hundreds. So that's not like, we can't lock them outside, and that means I would have to either lock them up here with me in my office, which the 4 of them would, I mean, Elvis is really grumpy. You all know this. So, I mean, it wouldn't, let's just say it's not going to go, it would not go over well. So, I was like, for them to miss a whole day and then not try and get started an hour late, I was like, this is not going to work, because Russ was also working that week. So that means I would have to sit in our bedroom, because we have a French doors that go outside. So I would have been able to put the dog doors down so they couldn't get back in the house, but just open the French doors for them to come and go. But I mean, I would have to sit in there with them with the door shut, because trying to fight back into the room with 4 dogs and them trying to get out to see who's in their house. Like, if you have dogs, you understand what I'm saying. It would be a colossal shit show. So luckily the 27th, the guy that we came was much more professional, and it turns out they would have done the floor wrong anyways, because there's an issue with the HVAC that needs to be moved. And so it was just one of those things where the 27th is better. This guy is more professional, blah, blah, blah. I'm just boring you right now with all this. I'm just rambling as usual. Just rambling. You know how it goes. Let's see here. Okay, so we are going to do... I thought I actually had some... No. Negative ghostwriter. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something hanging around that I was like, oh, I could use that, but it's all good. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Let's do this. I need to stop saying so much. I need a rubber band so that way when I do it, I can like pop myself. I don't know that there's anything to really stop. It's just a bad habit. All right. Anyways. So that guy is coming on the 27th, and he's like, it's gonna take like a week, and I was like, that's cool, because Russ is off, so we can tag team the dogs in the bedroom. And the flooring up here, so the people that did the floors up here, the floors, which we just got done in February, they're starting to pop up and buckle. And so he came up here and looked at them, and he was like, they did not account for the wood, because my desk has got a butcher's block top on it. Russ made it, so the bases are really heavy, and then there is a 10-foot piece, or 6-foot, 8-foot piece of butcher's block on top of it, so it's really heavy. And he was like, they packed it too tight, so when the desk is on there and the weight is sitting, the floors have no room to expand, so they're like popping at the seams. And I was just like, this is so he's going to fix that, and it's going to cost us a little bit of money. And I could have contacted the person who put it down, but it's like, if they did it wrong the first time, they're going to do it. Like, how can you trust them to do it right the second time? I don't know. It's just, I'm ready for a damn break is what it is. So that's all I'm ready. I'm ready for a damn break. That's all I'm trying to say. So we're going to Somerville on Father's Day because we are going to go get Alden. He is staying with us the following week. And since it's Father's Day, and I signed him up for a camp here that starts at 10 a.m. And I was talking about that last week too, I think. So I need to get him on Sunday. And we're going to have dinner with my dad for Father's Day, or lunch, and then we're going to drive back. So that day is going to be, we're going to say it's a day off, but we all know how that goes. But we're going to leave here at like 10, so I am not going to be getting up and working any earlier than that. Let's see here. I thought I had, I know I do. Oh yeah. These little guys from when I did some functionals. Oh yeah, okay. Anyways, so if you're going to convention, did you do the postcard? I did the postcard drops, and I've started getting some back. And I got one that had some really cool stuff in it, and it had this handmade soap that smells so good. Oh my gosh. I was blown away. I was like, I don't like that. I don't even begin to know how to make soap. Nor would I want to, because I can just see that hot mess happening. I can't even lay a sticker straight, much less be responsible for something like making soap. Okay. Yay, so that works out. Let's do all right, so that is going there. Dun, dun, dun. So one of the things I am not looking forward to is driving to Kentucky. It's going to be 8 hours in the car with Russell Wayne. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that at all. But I will have an audiobook that I'll be listening to, and I don't know what else. I would say I would take planner stuff, but it's all going to be packed up and we're going to have so much stuff for convention because I'm going to be vending. And so there's going to be so much stuff that, oops, let's see here. I do need to, I need to do it. I'll probably have to go to the grocery store on Saturday, so let's do this Sunday because Alden is coming. So he's a growing boy, if you can imagine. He will be eating all the things. Oh, I forgot to grab matching small boxes for this, but that's okay. It's all good. It'll be a lot of pin this week. It's totally fine. Everything is fine. All right. I love sparkly boxes, don't you guys? Let's see here. Put this right here. What else? What else is going on? Nothing really. I feel like my life is boring. I don't know that I necessarily want to cover that up. Yeah, I feel like my life is really boring. I don't have a lot going on. I work all the time and then hang out with the dogs. What else? Hang out with Russell Wayne some. Oh, let's talk about this. Okay, so about 7 years ago, I believe, I was eating breakfast over at my parents' house, and we were having eggs, and I got really nauseous and ran to the bathroom and threw up. And we couldn't figure out what was going on because that was not very normal for me, to say the least. So my mom was like, oh my gosh, are you pregnant? Oh man, I didn't want to put that right there. Oh well, too late now. And I was like, no, I'm not, Judy. So, but just to be safe, we went and got a pregnancy test. Not pregnant. So my mom was like, that's so weird. I mean, nobody else got sick. Nobody else, I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody else had any effects. So we just passed it off as a fluke. Like, whatever, this must just be something weird. So months went by, didn't even think about it. And I had to have eye surgery. So I have one of my eye muscles was weak. And so my eyes were, my eyes were crossing in. One of my eyes was crossing in. So I had to what they did was they did eye surgery where they tightened it up some. So and the doctor was actually down in Charleston. So I ended up going down there and staying with my parents for a week before Russ came and picked me up and then brought me back, because I was out for 2 weeks. So it wasn't really that bad. And, so and this was 3 months after I had eaten the eggs. So my mom was like, I'm going to cook them in a different pan. I got a different brand. We're going to cook them a different way. And I was like, I just think it was a fluke, Mom. No worries, blah, blah, blah. So that's what she did. And oh my gosh, I threw up again after eating them. And she was like, what the heck, Stephanie? I was like, I don't know. Cause I love eggs. I love eggs always. There is not an egg dish, that I don't love. I just ripped that a little bit. Oh well. Can you tell? Probably not. Let's hope not. And so then I ended up going to the doctor, and he was like, you very well could have developed an sensitivity, because I didn't break out in hives or anything, and it wasn't like I couldn't breathe. I just immediately nauseated with throat. He was like, you probably have a sensitivity, you can develop things like this later in life. And I was like, what? So for 7 years now, I have not eaten eggs. I can eat egg whites, I can eat eggs in things, I just can't eat them scrambled over the direct yolk, not eggs, but the yolk. I can eat egg whites all day long. This was the weirdest thing. So I was talking with Caitlin and Kelly, and we were talking about how, allergies and developing them late in life, and how sometimes they just go away. So I was like, I want to put this to the test, because Eggs Benedict is one of my favorite breakfast meals of all times. Absolute favorite breakfast meals. So today, I was over at a friend's house, our best friends Thomas and Selena, and he makes Eggs Benedict. And so he was like, do you want to give this a try? And I was like, yes. Because, I felt like I was kind of out of a safe space, because it wasn't a public bathroom where, you would have to go throw up, in a restaurant where public restrooms, no. So, and this is, the couple that we hang out with all the time. So, I went over there this morning and he made it, and I ate, and it was just everything was fine. There was no issues whatsoever. So I don't know what, I'm not going to rush and start eating all the egg stuff. I had a little bit of like uncertainty, like a little unsettling in my stomach, but I don't know if it was that or if it was just, you know how, like, you know, with your mind, like you can convince yourself of something. So I don't know if it was that or if it, you know, if I truly was unsettled, like it was, but everything seemed fine. Everything stayed down. So I'm super excited. And I'm like, I want to eat all the eggs Benedict now. All the crab cake eggs Benedict is also one of my favorite. So there's a restaurant down in Charleston, Maja Root and Park Circle. They have some of the best crab cake eggs Benedict that I've ever eaten. So anyways, all right. Not really digress, because I guess that's kind of what you're here for, just to hear me ramble along. So anyways, but yeah, so that happened. So I had some eggs Benedict today, and everything went kind of cool. So I'm really happy. Let's see here. I know I need to do that to get that mailed off. I don't really know. I know there's lots of stuff I need to write down, but I need to like look at last week and redo it and move over some stuff and I might grab the sunflower boxes just to fill in. So, but we're going to say that this is the bones. This is the bones of next week. So anyways, that is that. Thanks for playing along, tagging along, listening along, you know, all of the things. Be on the lookout for new releases on Friday and Sassy Saturday on Saturday, where all the good, fun things happen. But thanks for watching. And if you like it, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.